Le doy la palabra.
I give the floor to the representative of the Russian Federation. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. President. Russia trusts that the adoption by the Security Council of Resolution 2453 will help UNFICYP implement its mandate to set up security conditions for a settlement on the island. The Cypriot settlement is one of the few agenda items of the Security Council where a fully unified position of its members helps to provide a solid international support for efforts of the Cypriot parties to achieve agreement on comprehensive settlement on the basis of the UN resolutions. The reason for this consensus is the balanced position of the Council and its concerns for the Cypriots themselves. However, we regret the fact that one delegation is making attempts to use the sensitive situation on the island to put forward its own position on this that does not have a direct relationship to settlement. This hampers the search for consensus and decreases the effectiveness of the work of the Council. We'd like to remind you that general peacekeeping matters that impact all PKOs of the UN should be discussed in the Special Committee on Peacekeeping with the participation of troops and police contributing countries. Such issues pertained also to the UN Secretariat's strategy for performance policy framework that has not yet been settled. We support the need for this work. However, a decision as to how such comprehensive documents be applied should be dealt with in the special committee once they've read the documents. Bypassing this body is not acceptable, especially because the UN Secretariat has not yet concluded its work on the document. We would like to remind you that the UN Secretary General has asked that the document has not yet been implemented, but the traditional practice here should be observed, that this does not change the existing practice. The traditional practice must be observed, including the expertise of the Special Committee on Peacekeeping. This body, and I quote, is the only UN forum which is instructed to deal with comprehensive matters of peacekeeping, including measures to improve UN's ability to respond to peacekeeping operations. We are convinced that during the upcoming meeting of the Special Committee, this will be given priority. This pertains to all documents requiring approval by UN member states, including information gathering and analysis for peacekeeping intelligence. We trust that the members of the Council will be more responsible in their approach to discussing sensitive country issues and will be more respectful of the prerogatives of the specialized intergovernmental bodies of the UN. And this will help us to increase the effectiveness of the work of the Security Council. Thank you.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation for that statement. I now